to start, we got our head writer, senior, graduating. This could be sad, it could be funny, it could be everything. Violet Stewart, everybody.
Oh yeah. Thank you for having me, everybody. Welcome to the episode. I'm Violet Stewart, one of the head writers. And that means that I don't actually write anything anymore. But it's fine because I love editing so much. I just love it, okay? But I am about to graduate with an anthropology degree. Who knows what anthropology is? Now, raise your hands if you know what anthropology is. Okay, cool. That's cool. But it doesn't matter what it is. And people always ask me, the fateful question, what are you going to do with that? And the main options seem to be museum, and honestly, I don't know what else. And I actually already did museum, so now I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, like the summer after sophomore year, I worked at an art museum. I was actually a security guard. I mean, can you blame them? Like, with these guns? Come on. But me being a security guard was less of a physical thing, more of like a passive-aggressive verbal situation, which mentally was really hard. I mean, I had to say no to people, It was so hard. I fell asleep twice on the job. Yeah. I learned Arabic on Duolingo. Well, I tried to. I didn't get very far. But it was good practice, because I had actually gotten really good at saying no, such as, "No, Mr. Randall, astronomy teacher from high school, you can't touch me there." But my main job was making sure that people didn't touch the art and telling people the rules of the museum when they walked in. Things like no water bottles, no flash photography, no discussions of post-colonial theory in the classroom. Oh, wait, sorry, that wasn't our rule, that's the Texas Senate's rule. But it was all very official. They gave me a little microphone, like a tiny microphone, not like this, and like a little earpiece. We had codes, like 10-4. That was for when we wanted to take a break, which was a very important code to learn. But when I was there, it was pretty normal, just saying to kids, families, like, hey, sorry to bother you, but you can't actually touch that. So sorry. Have a great day. Like, it's okay. You just, sorry. Also, one day my coworker and I decided to count the number of Jesuses in the European art section. It was 666. But I stopped working there after one summer, and I decided to go back a few weeks ago and just visit. And it was pretty different, I'd say. It seemed like they got new management or something, because someone put their foot down. Because I walk in, bam, AR-15. And I'm gonna be like, okay, and they're like, ID, here. And I'm like, hey, is that thing loaded? You want to find out? No. Just wanted to see their Mayan artifacts. So this guy with a gun is following me around the museum, watching me watch the art, making sure I don't touch stuff, and we end up in the Latin America section, which for some reason they had renamed the American America section. I don't know if that's legal or not, or what they're doing, but we're in there, and this little kid is in there, and he's about to touch one of the paintings. We need a little kid with a scar, freaks out, he lifts up the gun and goes, "Stand down, Timmy! Step away from the art. That one's an Ellsworth. Permission to shoot, sir." Permission to shoot? At this point, I have to get involved, okay? So I rush over, get in between the gun and the kid, and I'm like, whoa, you don't want to shoot him. But he was disrupting protocol. I never said he was smart. And I know what you're all thinking. Yes, that was a Hunger Games quote. Oh, this is water. I just really like drinking out of tiny little glasses. But I think it's good to have a well-rounded education, which is why I do Longhorn Late Night. And I've been doing Longhorn Late Night since freshman year, which was a good decision. And I have since crawled my way to the top, mostly through nepotism, yes, and and little gift bags that I like to put threats in. But in that time, I've learned a lot. I think I've really grown as a person and as a comedian, and I thought I'd share some of that knowledge with you guys. So, number one, if you're having trouble writing a sketch, just raise the stakes. That's a great way to add a little absurdity to your jokes. Number two, never expect anything from anyone, especially an RTF major, because you won't get it. Thank you. Number three, never be scared to pitch something. Because sometimes the best ideas are the half-baked ones. Number four, if you want any power, any dignity in Longhorn Late Night, you have to fight for it and advocate for yourself, because no one's going to give it to you. Woo! Number five, it's always good to pay attention to the rule of threes when writing jokes. Like 1, 2, 3, 3 beats. It's a magic number. Yeah. Number six, if any of your colleagues tell you you sound too angry, just get angry. Yeah. But that's what I've learned at Longhorn Late Night. And I think all of you will learn a lot tonight, too. About yourselves, about each other, and about the nature of love, I think. Yeah, no. But we have a great show tonight. Thank you for having me.